for us to have a continuity in the program, because like here we have Form 1 to Form 6, but sometimes after school, after Form 4, after Form 6, the child seems to be nowhere. So if that program continues, maybe one going to students who have left school can also help us, because we need to make a follow-up of the child, what he or she is doing after school, after O level, after A level. Then there's also Felix Mapuzuke, the one we've been talking about. He's now at university. The good thing is that he takes some of the information he has learned from this program, he goes with it to tertiary students. And I've heard him personally saying that there are some students at university who ask him, trying to want to know more about this program, because the program is practical, the program affects and really teaches on the day-to-day things. So the continuity can come maybe by allowing these students some income generating projects, so that we don't continuously have funding or sponsorship maybe from surveys, from an organization. But now the program has to fund itself by little fundraising activities, and also allowing the students to engage in those activities, so that while they are learning, while they are developing, they are also learning entrepreneurship skills in the program, so that when the child is matured, when the child is out of the system, he or she can continue to live on some of the skills that they would have learned. I'm talking about skills like how to start a business, small business, how to improve it, and how to make it grow. So we find that there can be continuity if we are to empower our students, to make them know that it doesn't end at school, but there is also life after school, which they have to cater for. If we are to look at our O-level pass rate, not everyone will pass O-level. Some will fall by the wayside, either they have performed not so good that they can go to A level. So if they are at home, yes, now the program should be seen to help them, because they can start maybe a community project on the same topics. Now they go deeper. Maybe at first, at Form 1, Form 2, we're talking to them about abstinence. But now they are maybe 18, 19. We now need to talk to them about maybe condom use. It helps them, so that the program sustains them, not only to cover a period when they're at school, but they must look at the program after school. So when you talk to Felix, you hear that he is at university, but he still comes back to help those who are still in the program. But we also expect him to help those at tertiary level, so that we have taken the program from the high schools maybe to the tertiary institutions, so that can help us a lot, as long as we manage to have continuity and also think about sustaining the program. How do we continue with the program without necessarily being funded, but the program funding itself, the program doing something that can make it lively, that can make it sustain itself for future programs and for future help. At the school, we do continue with the program. We don't only end with the surface program, with the EPISA program, because our children take part in different activities. For example, with the youth education through sport, I should be mentioning that I was quite impressed last year. We had about 26 children who went to Wange for the national competitions of the youth education through sport, and half of those students are the ones who are the champions in the WIPISA program. So it's an extension of the program. Savage has started the program, but the information that they are teaching, the life skills, the different topics that they are looking at, are the ones that the children are also being asked at different platforms. So it continues in that way, because we are not only ending with this program, but what they've learned in this program can be extended to other programs. We also, for example, the other organizations like Plan International, right? They come in looking at how they help children. So children can easily interlink the two. What they have learned from surveys, what they have learned from Plan International, or maybe what they have learned from Shandwe Upenyu or Justice for Children. So it's not only the surface program which will be the beginning and the end. Other programs will come other programs are also there where children can take what they learn from the EYPISA program, taking it to other programs, and that helps students so that if the program comes to an end, they should not say that that's the end of it. If the program comes to an end, it should be the beginning of a new chapter. Maybe now without without the direct support from the surface, but still students can sustain and maintain learning, teaching others, because it has to be continuous. If it's taught to a certain group of students and ends there, then I don't think we would have achieved a match, because there are actually many outside, many out there who need to be raised with the same information, maybe improved, maybe increased, maybe advanced, but children should be learning continuously, not only end when this program comes to an end. So I'm happy that with the introduction of the new curriculum, there are some aspects, especially in guidance and counseling, where children continue to learn even if this program ends, in that they are applying what they've learned from their Stay Safer series into the other subjects. So you find that there's continuity, which is good. But I think we should engage more and more children, because when I looked at it, it seems we had selected a certain group of students, maybe to train them to teach others, but the trained students were fewer than the untrained. So maybe the pressure will be so much for the trained students, maybe 30 of them who now have to train 400 others. So maybe if we have more trained, then they will reach out to more untrained students. Then there's continuity. Then also maybe I feel surveys can come in to evaluate and see what the impact of something that they've started, something that they've made students initiate, how much they are continuing with it, how much they are benefiting, how much the other students or peers are benefiting. Then if there's more support, the better. It will continue to improve our community. Maybe I should also mention the fact that Epworth is an underprivileged community. We are at the outskirts of Harare, and here life here seems to be on its own, removed from the outer world there. So if we have programs like this, we are trying to make our students know that they are equal human beings with the likes of students from Kudiriro, Kwaza, Nambare, Mount Pleasant. You mentioned all the better places. So if we have students learning, the information is not going to die at that level. It will continue to be shared, and you never know. We save lives, we save children. Then every day, someone will be appreciative one day that thanks to the YPISA program, thanks to the Stay Safer series, he or she has benefited, he or she has managed to save someone in return.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.